This is the core message of the Democratic Party. It has 13 tenets. 1. Economic progress requires a strong and effective state. Sound economic principles tell us that government investments in infrastructure, research, education, and healthcare not only improve the economy, but also provide for the betterment of our citizens. 2. Income and wealth inequality can be addressed fairly by removing the unfair advantages elite groups hold in our economic system. The vast majority of Americans will enjoy an improved quality of life if these gross economic disparities are addressed in an equitable way. Political leaders who are overly solicitous of big business and the wealthy are exacerbating problems they should be correcting. 3. Campaign finance reform is part of the lifeblood of our democracy. Big money in our political process is a form of corruption and must be eliminated. We must take measures to ensure that one person, one vote is again practiced in our nation.
Four, racial equality is a central tenet of our multicultural society. We consider those who disparage DEI programs to be summarily disqualified from political leadership. 5, cutting social services for low-income people through cuts to Medicaid and SNAP is beneath the government and the citizens of our great nation. Oppressing poor people is not a virtue. 6, government public health policy should be based on sound science as defined by reputable doctors and scientists. We support a robust vaccination schedule for children and adults alike. Disease merchants and snake oil peddlers are hereby unfriended by the Democratic Party.
7. Support for workers' rights and unionization are core principles of our nation. Affordability relies not only on lower prices, but on higher wages as well. A prosperous workforce is the true driver of a prosperous economy. 8. Christian nationalism is an erroneous view because the First Amendment says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Separation of church and state is vital to freedom of religion, because if the government promotes one religion, the non-favored religions will automatically be suppressed. 9. The Democratic Party holds that honesty and integrity in our political leaders is paramount to the survival of our democracy. Corruption, kleptocracy, bribery, and profiteering are not appropriate for political figures.
10. It is illegal to use federal military personnel to enforce domestic laws. Placing federal soldiers in our streets for frivolous reasons is unconstitutional, unpatriotic, and a malicious attack on our entire country. 11. We support renewable energy sources. Wind and solar power generation provide jobs, help make consumer energy costs affordable, and contribute to a sustainable environment. Environmentally negligent, climate denier political leaders are betraying our children to a nightmarish future of pollution and climate disasters. 12. We believe in international free trade. Free trade encourages economic growth through competition and innovation. Free trade is a vital step toward affordability in our society. It brings with it lower prices and increased employment. 13. We roundly condemn the unitary executive theory. When the overreach of presidential power leads to dictatorship, the Democratic Party will be there to restore the checks and balances between the three federal government branches described by our founding fathers.